That's a negative, man. You're not going to get it.
Please don't interfere with the investigation because they're going to have to put you in jail.
Jake been in jail.
Well, I mean, that's the thing.
No te bajes. No te bajes.
You're violating my rights.
No te bajes.
That's a negative, man. You're not going to get it.
Please don't interfere with the investigation because they're going to have to put you in jail.
Jake been in jail.
Well, I mean, that's the thing.
No te bajes. No te bajes.
You're violating my rights.
No te bajes.
You have the keys to that car. You led me to believe that you were operating that car. You said you were borrowing it.
I led you to believe that when did I lead you to believe that I was operating that vehicle?
When we were talking over there by the car and you said that you were borrowing it, it wasn't your car.
So where does that lead you to believe I was operating that vehicle?
Do you really want to go before the magistrate for this?
I do not. I really don't.
I mean, I'd like to let you get back to work. But
So why are you harassing me right now? You know that I'm working right there.
Because I've asked you several times for your identification and you're failing to provide it.
There is no need or law or reason why I should have to provide my ID.
There's no need that you feel.
Welcome to Mr. White, the place where real encounters between law enforcement and the people unfold before your eyes. At high noon in Roy City, Texas, where over 65% of residents are unaware of their basic civil rights, a tense standoff erupts at a McDonald's drive-thru. A determined driver refuses to hand over his ID, even as two officers apply increasing pressure under the guise of an investigation. Meanwhile, in the state of Virginia, a working-class citizen on his way to work is detained simply for holding the keys to a car he does not own. What both men share is a deep knowledge of the law and an unshakable resolve. Whose side are you on? Are the officers truly within their legal rights? Don't miss these raw, unfiltered moments captured by Inspector Penguin and Pictorials, the original creators behind the footage. Be sure to visit their channels for more, and don't forget to subscribe to Mr. White and drop a woo in the comments if you believe legal knowledge is the most powerful weapon.
Tell me what happened.
No, you need to talk to him. I don't got nothing to say.
Well, that's our job. So
I understand your job.
Okay.
Again, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. Talk to him. He's the one that called you, not me.
So you don't want to tell us what happened?
I'm not gonna, I don't want
the story?
I don't have a story to tell. I don't tell stories.
Okay. So that you cut him off?
I did not cut nobody off. Okay. Again, ask him. We're in the drive-thru at McDonald's. It's not that goddamn serious. So that's what I'm telling you.
I can
and if he wants to make a big deal out of nothing, that's on him. I'm not frustrated.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem. That's why I'm driving away.
Okay, do you have your license on you?
Yeah, but you don't need it.
Yeah, we absolutely do, sir.
No, ma'am.
Ya la necesita.
You got it messed up.
You are involved in investigation?
Nope. I'll go investigate. No, you don't. I didn't do nothing. I didn't commit a crime.
Absolutely.
Negative.
Yes, absolutely.
That's a negative, man. You're not going to get it.
Please don't interfere with the investigation because they're going to have to put you in jail.
Jake been in jail.
Well, I mean, that's the thing.
No te bajes. No te bajes.
You're violating my rights.
No te bajes.
Hey.
No te bajes.
There is no investigation.
No te bajes.
Listen.
No te bajes.
Listen. I'll go to jail because you're going to violate my rights. Yeah, you are. My First and my Fourth Amendment rights.
Hold on.
You understand?
Listen.
Because he's trying to take me to jail over not identifying myself.
Yes,
your body cam's on?
Absolutely.
I don't see the red light on yours. Is it on?
Yes, sir.
So
okay. Make sure you got it because I will sue the shit out of you.
Let me explain something.
I will sue the out of you guys. There is no crime committed.
Are you going to let me
There is no crime committed. No, because there's no crime committed.
Well, give us
you
your
understand?
ID.
I don't need to give you my ID. I didn't do nothing. There's no crime committed. Yep, no problem, George. No problem.
Really?
Yep.
Are you serious?
Just don't stop recording.
We're gonna get the reason for why he's being.
We're gonna sue him. We're gonna sue him.
Interfering with what investigation?
I need your supervisor. I need your supervisor. Don't stop recording.
No, we do.
Hey, it's gonna be tight. Can you put your arms a little bit closer?
I can.
Okay.
Can you double up? Get your supervisor right here. Don't stop recording. Yes, ma'am. You violated my rights. I'm going to sue the shit out of both of you. What's your name and badge? No, sir. There's no crime committed.
We just need to.
So is that a misdemeanor or a felony? Is that a misdemeanor or a felony? Is that a misdemeanor or a felony? I don't care. There's no investigation. Your investigation starts there.
Right.
What's your name and badge number for the record?
Hey, it's Officer Carmen 757.
Yours?
Officer Bailey 727.
Thank you.
Are you willing to listen to us?
No, I'm not. I want your supervisor. I don't want to say a damn word to you guys.
Okay.
And I'm going to sue the shit out of the city of Roy City.
Okay.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Actually, hold on, wait. Let me write you down. Okay. Let me step right.
And I don't condense. I don't search and seizures. Okay. So remember that for the record.
Okay.
I'm suing the shit out of you guys. I've been waiting for this. I don't answer questions.
Okay. You don't have anything on you?
I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions.
Okay.
What part of that do you not understand?
Okay. Well, you're not.
I'm going to sue the shit out of you guys. I've been waiting for this. I watch all these First Amendment videos, and this is what I've been waiting for. I got you, motherfucker. You guys really
All you had to do is
I don't got to do shit. Go investigate. You don't need my license for what?
identify you as
You don't need to identify me for shit. I didn't do nothing. That's not a crime.
We don't know that, sir.
No, there's no crime.
Okay, well,
There's no, what's the crime? What is a crime? What did they call in for?
disturbance.
Disturbance of what kind of disturbance?
Of his piece, that's it. He's
Well,
just
what?
bugging.
A what? It's verbal? I mean, it's not physical?
That's what we're
There's no crime. I'm trying to...
So you're being overly aggressive and we're just...
No, because you guys don't need my ID. What part of that don't you fucking understand? God damn, you guys are fucking stupider than I thought. I don't want you fucking... I want you to shut down supervisor. You guys are stupid. That man trying to argue with his daughter in his car, and I told him, shut the fuck up and back away. That's something about it.
And that's crazy. Why is he still sitting over there all free when he's the one that caused the disturbance?
That's why we're trying to get you out of the story. Okay, listen, I'm going to explain it. Will you let me explain it to you without you? Huh? I'm not cop-explaining it. I'm explaining it to you. No, I'm not. So, whenever there's a call, listen, just listen to me. So you don't have to
Solo gotta be some bullshit, man. Y este también, ¿por qué se ponga fastidioso?
I know. Yeah, really.
It is the way we're going. Okay, so, are you going to let me explain it to you now? Or are you going to argue? At the end, okay, so listen, the way it works is it was a disturbance, okay? And so whenever we come in on a disturbance, we ID everybody involved, okay? And yeah, that is the way it works. That's part of our job.
No, because...
We're not going to listen. We are out here for a disturbance. We're figuring out what the disturbance is.
He caused the disturbance.
That's why we're trying to investigate to figure out. Exactly. And nothing needs to happen. And nothing needs to happen. Absolutely not. I'm done listening. No, I'm done.
That's where your investigation started.
And it did start there.
No, it did not. Cut this guy loose?
Hang tight.
Listen, we don't want to take him to jail. We just need him to identify himself. That's it. So whenever we have an investigation, all we do is we gather both parties' IDs, and it's for our notes, okay? It's for our case notes. That's all we do. That's all we wanted was his information. And then whenever you don't give us your ID, right now he's impeding our investigation. We're unable. So you have to identify yourself. That's a law, okay? So that's what I'm trying to explain to him. We just need his ID to identify him. We don't want to have to take him to jail. It's the last thing we want to do.
That's not what we wanted.
That's it. Is there a way you could talk to him? We don't want to have to take him to jail if we don't have to take him to jail. No? Do y'all want to tell me what happened?
It started with him.
It's not a crime. That's the thing. Is like you guys arguing?
It started with that man.
Okay. Okay. Exactly.
He's
I understand. And I understand. So all we were going to come do is come and diffuse the situation.
You need to talk to him.
Exactly. And we had an officer over there talking to him.
Well, I can't tell you anything now.
We're just trying to figure out what happened. That's all we're doing is identifying.
Well, he's going to tell you what happened because he's the one that caused everything.
Okay, so you guys don't... You're failure to ID because you want us to talk to him, but he's already been talked to.
I mean, he's the one. That's who you need to talk to.
Okay, but he's already been talked to.
Well, I don't know what's going on.
We're trying to get your side of the story. That's what
we don't really have a side to tell if he's the one that made the call. He said everything, so whatever he said.
Okay, so he made the call. So you tell me why he would have made that call.
That's his issue. Do you see him? He's doing about 3 or 4 turns while we're just standing in line. That's his issue. So go ahead and get his side of the story.
Yeah, he's the one that got all aggressive.
We don't need a side of the story because we didn't do anything.
Okay.
All right.
He's the one that's, I don't know what's wrong with him.
Okay? This is not the answer. And then this guy right here, Mr. Bailey, demanding my ID for no crime. Investigation starts there. He would have told you the story. That there was no crime committed.
Why is he leaving? Right? He's so aggressive.
Why are you leaving in handcuffs? No, you don't. Not physically. Not physically. Not like this. Want me to put you in handcuffs of what you did to me? You violated my rights. It's not arguing. Fuck up and get in your car. You're dismissed. Get me out of these handcuffs. Sir, get me out of these handcuffs, please. Okay. This is not right. Okay. I did nothing wrong. There was an argument. That's it.
Why did he leave?
What's your person?
You don't need to know that.
What would you like to be called?
Good citizen.
Okay, good citizen.
Yes, sir.
So, here's the deal.
There's no deal. Just explain to me, please. Get me out of these handcuffs. Okay. I don't want to be in handcuffs.
We're not you're not gonna get crazy with me.
I'm not getting crazy, sir.
Hello.
I don't get crazy. I don't get crazy. I don't get crazy. This is crazy. What you guys did to me. Okay. Look at it, in front of the whole world, in front of my family. You want me to do that to you guys?
Well, no, sir. Just go ahead.
Stupid, man. Stupid, non-professional people, man. You guys dealing with, man? Yeah. And I need an incident number, please, and everybody's name that was involved, even that man, because I'm suing his ass too for calling you guys. Look at that. Look at that. You guys recording that? Mm-hmm. Animals. I'm gonna put you in torture cuffs. I need an incident number, please. Stupid ass motherfucker. You're welcome. And you're leaving before I leave. I'll say they're all you gotta dismiss.
You want me to leave?
No,
Yeah. Get better at your jobs.
You're good. You can get out of here.
If somebody doesn't give you ID, doesn't mean you put them in fucking handcuffs.
have a great day.
Yeah, you go yourself.
You need anything from me?
No, sir. I thank you for being professional. Teach these stupid asses something.
All right.
And it's no disrespect to you. Okay. But when they come, they got to do an investigation. Look what they did. Look what they did to me. But they don't need to do that, sir. You understand? So I'm just letting you know right now, for the record, I'm suing the shit out of you guys for what they did to me. Okay. I'm suing the city. I'm getting a lawyer. I've been watching all these videos of this kind of stuff here, and it was just videos. Now I've been involved in it. This changes the narrative for me personally. Okay. All right? Because I know my rights. She just violated my Fourth Amendment right.
Okay.
Okay? Whether you believe it or not.
What?
You have to follow the law. Sure. That was feelings enforcement there, not law enforcement. Okay. You understand me? It's no disrespect to you or nobody else, but that's feelings enforcement. Okay. Because I don't give you my ID. I don't have to give you my ID. I didn't commit no crime. Okay. That's why I asked her, is that a misdemeanor or a felony? Go investigate with him and then determine what happened, just like you just did, right? If they would have done that, we wouldn't be in this situation. So you guys just opened this kind of worms for the city of Roy City. Because you're going to put money in my pocket. I didn't want to do this shit, but you guys did this shit over a stupid-ass drive-thru at a McDonald's. But I don't want to waste your time. And I appreciate it. Thank you.
This video clearly demonstrates how knowing the law can protect you from police overreach. When no crime has been committed, you have the right to refuse to show your ID and to request a supervisor. The key lesson is to stay calm, record everything, and avoid unnecessary arguments. If asked for identification, ask clearly, what crime am I being investigated for? Stay tuned, because the next video reveals how one Virginia citizen used legal knowledge with precision to stand his ground without fear.
No. See, I didn't violate any laws. And you know this like I know this. Right now, you're just harassing me, which is why I'm recording you. Okay? Okay.
Let me see your license.
And the reason you need to see my license
is because it's requested and it's required by law.
Do you have probable suspicion or reason to believe that I committed a crime for you to ask me for my ID? Because that is the law in the state of Virginia. If you don't know that, I know this.
No, the law is that if an officer asks for your driver's license or ID, you provide it.
If they're operating a motor vehicle. You haven't seen me operate any motor vehicle.
That's not in the law at all.
The law in Virginia stipulates that in order for you to ask me for my ID...
No, you can walk down the street and I can require that you
No. See, I'm well versed in law. I've been involved in this situation more than once. The only reason why I would have to give you my ID is if I was under suspicion for having committed a crime. Do you have reason to believe I have committed a crime?
Yes, after the discussion that we just had.
What reason do you have to believe that I've committed a crime?
You have the keys to that car. You led me to believe that you were operating that car. You said you were borrowing it.
I led you to believe that When did I lead you to believe that I was operating that vehicle?
When we were talking over there by the car and you said that you were borrowing it. It wasn't your car.
So where does that lead you to believe I was operating that vehicle?
Why would you borrow a car if you weren't operating it?
I have never... Did you see me in that car? Did you see me operate that car?
You had the keys to the car in your pocket.
Okay. I have a tool in my hand too. That doesn't belong to me either. Okay.
What does that have to do with anything?
The exact same thing that you're on right now. Because I have the key, you believe I operated the vehicle. I have this drill that doesn't believe
the vehicle, and you have the key to the vehicle. Yes.
You asked me, was that my vehicle? I said, no, that was not my vehicle. Okay. What you're doing right now is harassment.
No. I'm trying to get your identification because I removed an inspection sticker that's unlawful that you were in possession of by having the keys to the vehicle.
So I broke the law because I had the keys to the vehicle? Is that what you just said? On camera. I broke the law because I had the keys to a vehicle. Now, whether I'm operating or not, I broke the law having the keys to a vehicle. That's what you just said on camera.
You were in possession and command and control of that vehicle by having the keys with you, yes.
We see the way that works is if you it was dominion and control, I believe it is, the way it's written up. Yes. I wasn't in control of the vehicle. So, if you would like to not harass me for the rest of the day, I would like to continue and get back to work like I told you 10 minutes ago.
I'd like you to provide your ID because I've asked for it.
I haven't committed a crime, and you know this. I am not going to provide you with my ID.
Do you really want to go before the magistrate for this?
I do not. I really don't.
I mean, I'd like to let you get back to work. But
So why are you harassing me right now? You know that I'm working right there.
because I've asked you several times for your identification, and you're failing to provide it.
There is no need or law or reason why I should have to provide my ID.
There's no need that you feel.
Do you feel like I committed a crime?
It's very possible.
Do you feel like I've committed a
I
crime?
have suspicion to believe that, yes.
You feel like I've committed a crime?
Yes.
What crime do you feel like I committed?
Being in possession of that unauthorized inspection
Can you show me anywhere in Virginia law where being in possession of keys to a vehicle is reason enough for me to have to provide my ID when you never saw me operate this vehicle?
You're going to end up being detained if you don't just show
Why
me
are
your
you
ID and
detaining
go
me?
back to work.
Why are you detaining me?
For further investigation.
For having keys? You're going to detain me for further investigation for having keys to a vehicle. Is that what you just said?
That's what you're going to end up with, yes.
So you're going to make it. So
possible.
you're going to make it fit, right? Is that what you're saying? You're going to make it fit?
That's not what I'm saying at all.
That's what it seems like you're saying. It seems like you're saying you're making it fit.
It seems like you're being argumentative and
'Cause
uncooperative.
This is not what you would call a consensual conversation or encounter. I don't want to participate in this. I would like to get back to work.
It wasn't consensual the minute I found that sticker on the car that you had the keys.
Okay.
But
But you did what you had to do and you got back in your car. You was about to leave. Am I right? You were sitting in your car about to leave. I said
sitting in my car.
you were sitting in your car. You were about to leave.
You can't
You
speak
had your
to my opinion as
You had your
whether I was
seatbelt
leaving
on.
or not.
You had your seatbelt on. You,
No, I
you
actually
closed your
didn't,
computer.
but
So would you just want to be this petty? Is that what it is? You just
it has nothing to do with being petty. It has something to do with my job, which is investigating crimes broken in Virginia.
okay. So did you see me break a crime? And did you see me commit a crime in Virginia?
Being in possession of that sticker is.
I wasn't in possession of the sticker. The sticker was on a vehicle that you clearly saw was not registered to me.
But you told me that you borrowed it and you had the key in your pocket.
So you further understand that is not.
an indication that you were the operator of the vehicle.
So you further understand that is not my vehicle, because it is registered to a female, which you clearly saw.
Yes.
So I would have no knowledge of what's wrong with the vehicle.
But you were operating.
No, you said I was operating the vehicle. I still have never, not once today, said to you that I was operating that vehicle. You said that I was in possession of the keys. That right there was reason enough.
Everything in this parking lot right here is on camera.
Good. Well,
So-
this is a live feed, though. This is for my protection. This is a live.
I understand. That's fine. I have no problem with it. I'm not doing anything wrong. But
You're harassing me is not wrong.
what I'm telling you is that I can go back into Walmart and pull the video camera footage and most likely show that you were operating that vehicle when you pulled in the parking lot.
Okay.
So, I mean, do you really want it to go to that?
What I'm saying is, if you don't have any reason right now why you're stopping me, with the exception of you're curious as to who I am, which that's not legal. That's no reason in Virginia for you to, no reason in Virginia at all for you to stop me or want to ask me for my identification. You know, in Virginia, I don't know if you know this, but even if I was just walking down here with a firearm, that's not reason enough for you to stop me and talk to me or ask me for my ID. But here I am walking to work.
Depending on the circumstances.
It's not. It's not.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're a lawyer. Where'd you
Definitely
get your
not.
degree at?
Definitely not a lawyer.
Okay. Well, you apparently think you are.
I've been involved in enough situations to know.
And the reason you've probably been involved in those is because of your demeanor.
My demeanor is I want to get back to work.
Okay.
That's my demeanor. I have
All right,
child
well, I got a
support to pay.
picture of you, so I've got what I need.
Fair enough.
Pick up your receipt.
That's not my receipt. My receipt's right here.
Well, that fell out of your hand, so...
Did it now. Well, I'll pick it up so you don't accuse me for littering.
Pick it up, okay?
I'll definitely pick it up.
Thank you for watching until the end. You just witnessed are not just dramatic moments between citizens and law enforcement, but a wake-up call for millions of Americans who remain unaware of their basic rights. In Roy City, a region in Texas where over 65% of residents lacked full understanding of their civil liberties, a man was arrested simply for refusing to hand over his ID without clear justification. Meanwhile, in Virginia, an ordinary working citizen bravely stood his ground over a car key he held without having committed any legal violation. If you ever find yourself in a similar situation, remember 3 things. Stay calm, record the encounter, and ask, what crime am I suspected of? No one has the right to demand your ID without lawful reason. According to Virginia law and the 4th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, you are only obligated to provide ID if there is reasonable suspicion that you have committed or are committing a crime. Do not let ignorance cost you your freedom. Learn the law, share the knowledge, and be prepared. If you found this content helpful, subscribe to Mr. White today and drop a whoa in the comments to help spread the power of legal awareness across the community.